Hello, and welcome to Beering in Mind Beer Reviews. Today we're going to look at the last in a series of 4 beers from Cooper's Brewery, an Australian brewery, and that is this one. It's called Cooper's Best Extra Stout, and it is a stout, or considered a stout extra foreign stout, 6.3% and 40 international bittering units. Cooper's is a brewery in Australia, and they've been around for a long time. They started in 1862, and the current brewery has been located in the same location since 1881. And it's been owned by the Cooper's family. Now they're in the 6th generation of ownership, and they are the largest Australian-owned brewery. And as you can see here, it says Australian-made, Australian-owned, and the kangaroo on the label. And they have about 4.5% of the beer market in Australia. The 2 giants are Lion Nathan, which is owned by Kirin, the Japanese conglomerate, and the other is Carlton, which is owned by SAB Miller. And those 2 supply about 90% of the beer served in Australia. Cooper's has about 4.5 or 5. And they're famous for their sparkling ale style, which we reviewed in our last video, which is relies heavily on cane sugar and yeast, and bottle conditioned with a lot of yeast inside the beer, and the yeast is designed to be mixed into the beer. So this beer is actually their highest rated beer on Rate Beer. It has 1,642 ratings total, and the average score is 3.52 out of 5. 85 percentile for all beers on Rate Beer, and 59% for its style, which is dry stout or extra foreign stout. And the beer writer Michael Jackson wrote quite a bit about this beer, and he recommended, said it was woody and oily. He recommended you drink it with oysters or mussels. It will complement those kind of oily, rich seafoods. In any case, shall we give this one a go? Okay, so it is quite opaque, with a very dark tan head. Cannot see through this at all. Aroma. Some solid dark roast, definitely chocolate, maybe a little licorice, and a slight phenolic note, a kind of hint of burnt rubber. Some people do not like that. It is a characteristic of certainly of some stouts. If you've ever had Bell's Expedition Stout, it's one of the best imperial stouts in the world, I think, or best stouts in the world. That has a very strong phenolic note. This one has a bit of that too, as well. Very strong roasted malt, a little bit of alcohol presence, chocolate, and again, very light licorice, maybe just a touch of ash, kind of thin, medium body, a little bit light for the style perhaps, but such rich flavors, really. I mean, this is really exceptional. I can see how this would complement a kind of rich shellfish dinner. Yeah, this is really, to be honest, for me, this is so much better than the other Cooper's main style beers. I don't know. give it a try, please. This is called Cooper's Best Extra Stout. It is a 6.3%, 40 IBU International Bittering Units beer. Okay, give it a go. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment, and please do subscribe to the channel. Okay, and I hope you're taking care in these precarious days of coronavirus and staying away from people as much as you can and enjoying what you can with yourself and your family. All right, take care, stay healthy. Bye-bye.